Good morning. This is Margaret Fetty, and this is Facebook Live at the University of Sewing, and we've got so many exciting things to tell you about. Yes, I'm jumping up and down.
We do. I feel like we need a band to kind of introduce all of the
I know.
things
It
this
is
morning.
so exciting today. For those of you who haven't been in the last week, you are in for such a surprise. And for those of you who can't come in because you live too far away, we've shown you videos before where we kind of show off the shop. We got a special one today because we did a complete remodel, pretty much. Really.
Yes, we have.
We have a
for
complete remodel.
Yes.
So we would like to emphasize to you that this is the perfect time to come and do a road trip. Just heard that all of the state of Indiana, I guess, is in the blue.
Yay!
So we're in good shape on that. We have a shop hop coming up in June, but we don't want you to wait that long.
No, you don't want to wait that long because it's really, really
because
cool.
there's some really wonderful things here.
Yes.
And so this morning, please share our video. We have a wonderful little luggage tag from Schmidt's Needles that tells you all the little things about Schmidt's Needles. You know, you wondered what all those colors are. Here's your cheat sheet.
They're pretty, but they have a purpose.
They have a purpose. And oh, by the way, if you ever want to see a really good video, we had a video with Rhonda from Schmidt's Needles, and she helped us tell us all about needles and why there's certain ones and what they do well, and that's on our YouTube channel. And if you haven't gone to our YouTube channel,
Oh my goodness.
you're missing out because there's over 100 videos on that, and there's probably at least one of them that you should watch. So go over there and follow us on YouTube. And if you haven't followed us here on Facebook, why not?
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Please
We're a
do
blast.
that.
You need
We
to
are
follow
a
us.
blast. We have a lot of fun. We have also this really cute magnet that you can put your pins
It
in.
is so cute.
And it's small, but it's perfect for putting right next to your sewing machine. It won't
Absolutely.
take a bunch of room. And it's the magnets contained in there. It's just a really cute little pin holder. So we have these, and I also have a cute little label I thought I would throw in just as
And
an
which one is
extra.
this one?
This is
Oh, I like it.
Work of Art
Work of
with our
art.
sewing machine.
And Donna
here.
and Kathy have already shared for you.
Hello, guys.
Good
I'm
morning,
so
ladies.
glad. Wait till you guys come and eat. Well, Kathy's seen the shop, but Donna hasn't seen it since
Yes.
this. Oh, this
Yes.
is so much fun. Okay, everybody.
I'll take those.
Okay, I'll
Thank
let
you.
you have that. Everybody, just so that this Dave is basically where he's standing at now is at the front door. And this wall that's right over here used to be, point out where it used to be, Denise.
This used to be the wall. Way over here. Hello.
And look at what we can do now.
Oh my goodness.
We have our long arms. We have our beautiful Crystal Edition 590. We have our L890 sitting out here. We have got all of our cues out in display, and we showed this one off last week, but boy, now you
Yes.
can and make it go up and down because it's really
Hit
fun.
the one.
Get the one.
I think that brings it up.
Or the button that says up works really well.
So,
Or
look at it.
down.
Yes,
or-
look at this. So you can stand up or sit down. And this one is here right now. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a lovely machine and you need it.
I feel like you should just kind of be slinky and kind of hang over the cabinet. 'Cause it's just so cool.
You know, it
It's so
used
cool.
to be that the long arms were really expensive because people only think you can do the Pro unit.
Right.
Which the Pro unit is wonderful, don't get me
Sure.
wrong. But if you want one and you don't have a ton of space, you've got the sit-down models.
So cool.
But what's really, really cool, I love this. I love this because look how it moves. It is wonderful. So now we've got this all out in the front room, and if you come and turn around, we got to turn around, because guess what we can do now? Look, we can cut your fabric right here.
And in case anybody is curious, we've got the rotary cutter. We've got the rulers. We're just waiting for you.
Yeah, we need to.
Right?
We need
We're
them.
ready.
So we have this, and you know what? It's March. So
For a
we
little bit longer.
still have the 20% off sale going on.
Yes.
At the end of the month, we are doing a event with Bernina McCall on embroidery. If you were thinking about embroidery, you're not sure about embroidery,
Oh my goodness.
well, come to the 1st and 2nd and try out our mystery make.
Gotcha.
You will be able to test out a 770 or a 790 or an 880. You can try one of the machines. You don't have to bring anything for the 1st and 2nd. You can learn a little bit about embroidery, pin tucking, all kinds of things. And those 2 events are both being taught by the world famous, amazing Bernina educator, Bernina McCall.
Oh my
Who
gosh.
just happens to be watching.
Good morning, Bernina. So, Margaret, we had some really fun ladies in from Lawrence County yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And
yes, it was
they
awesome.
were interested in the embroidery things, but they're not Bernina lovers yet. So, is this something that maybe
well,
they should come and hang out and play too?
the mystery make would be a wonderful event for them to
Wonderful,
come
yeah.
to. Because no machines have to be brought. We supply everything.
Yep.
Including lunch.
Including lunch
Including chocolate.
and chocolate. You can't sew without chocolate.
Door prizes.
I know.
For 2 days, you get to hang out with us. But it's even better because Vanita will be here.
Heck yeah. Heck
So, I mean, you know, they can try it out and see what they think.
Right, yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is that any time you are looking at machines like this, it's an investment.
Absolutely.
And we don't expect you to just like jump into the deep water of the pool without getting to try them out.
No, and we wouldn't let you swim all by yourself either. We
That's
would be right there with you.
Because every sewing machine we sell, including our little baby Bernettes,
Yep.
we give you a lesson. At least
At
one.
least one lesson.
And the baby Bernettes, you probably only really need
Yes,
one.
that's true.
We give you access to your mastery lessons that you can always go back over.
Mm-hmm.
We offer mastery lessons here in the shop, which is a way to get to know your machine really well. I mean, it's just a wonderful way to do it, and you can do it in a group setting. Although what I will do for at least the basic lessons, I'll still do private lessons with people if we can't make those the mastery lessons work in their
Sure.
schedule. But you can come here and you can demo the machines. Look how beautiful it is to do this now.
It's
Ta-da!
too tempting. How could you not want to sit down and
Oh
play
my God,
with these?
now you can sit down here and we have the wonderful red chair.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful red chair. And that is ready to go home with you. We have them in stock again.
We do.
So we have those. Now, what I want to make sure that everybody gets to see is that we didn't just remodel the front room.
Oh no. That's
That-
fantastic.
That
but
was
we didn't stop
fantastic.
there.
We did not stop there. So now what we've got is you come over here to the world of quilting, and we've got these amazing shelves all across the wall. And everybody, you need to give a round of applause for Dave and Roy. They were the ones who built these and stained them for us and put them up for us. And we are just really, really grateful for all of that.
And we need people to understand that we had to have new shelves built because we have so much fabric.
We have so much
which
fabric.
is fantastic.
And just so that you know that this won't fit all the fabric we've got still. It was a little shocker for me to realize that we still needed more shelves. I thought
so
it was
cool, though.
I thought it was going to do it, and
It's
it
so cool.
didn't. It was so
Not quite,
funny.
not quite.
Okay, so we've got this right behind you. We have a lovely display of all the different luggage you can get for your Bernina sewing machines.
Absolutely.
We right now have actually a number of used Berninas.
We do.
We have a number of demo machines.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, this is like probably the best time ever to come in and talk to us. If you buy a sewing machine from us, you can get your cabinet for 20% off too.
My word.
And free delivery if you were within 60 miles of the shop.
And we've got a new shipment of horn cabinets coming.
We do.
On the way.
We have a new group of horn cabinets coming in. We just sold all of our big cabinets. They're all gone.
We did.
So it's time for new ones. So we'll have some gray ones and some white ones. and they'll be here so you can see them. And if you've already got a machine and you are looking at, getting the cabinet, we can probably have a discussion about that too.
Absolutely. And we don't just have the big cabinets.
No, we have some really good deals for the person who's got a little bit smaller machine.
Yep.
You want something a little bit more economic. These are wonderful. This is a little horn cabinet. It has the pneumatic instead of the
It's not a power.
Instead of the power. So it's a much more reasonable price point for those folks who are looking for something a little bit more in that they're a little more budget conscious.
But it's still horn, and the horn quality.
And the warranty with horns are
Yes.
amazing. They have a lifetime warranty. And you know what? This right here flips back out. And it is, well, I think we're
stuck on the cords.
We're running on cords. So I'm going to have to stop right where I'm at before I do something bad. But this all flips back. You've got a nice little drawer. You get your insert. So your Bernina sewing machine, or if you haven't figured out that Bernina is the best and you have a different brand, we'll love you still. We can also get you an insert for that machine too. So that's really easy for us to do. We can go ahead and get that for you. And this is just such a, now I will tell you, you cannot fit something bigger than a 5 series in here.
That's
So
true.
your 590 will go in here, your 570, your 535, any of the 4 series will go in here. Any of the older models will go in here.
Oh, yeah.
So if you've got, if you're still using a 440,
Yep.
it's time to trade those in, ladies.
Yep.
If you have one of those right now and you haven't traded in for your new 570, which I think you should because we have those, I think that this would make a great cabinet. And it's just so nice because it's on wheels. You can put this little, they have a piece of this same material that the top's made of, so you can set your sewing machine on top for when you're doing embroidery. This has a nice little place for it to sit right there. You have got a spot underneath this little cabinet too that you can store some stuff. So it is really a lovely package deal.
It is.
And this is, with the insert, is only $1,600. It's a really great deal.
That's a great
Ellen
deal.
just gave a little bit of a shout out and commented that it's a great investment. So that's
She
nice.
got one of those, and I think it was working perfectly for her. So, okay, we also have this very, very economical. And look at this. It's got a 570
perfect.
on, and it is fitting
It's
just fine.
perfect.
But of course, you're gonna need this one doesn't have any insert you can put with it, so you're gonna have to put your table on it. But we all get these with our machines, so it's not a big deal. So this one doesn't have any flip up table or
On that
anything,
side
but
it
it
does.
does on the side. It does, not in the back though. So, but it is a really nice size little cabinet. Perfect for the person who's really struggling with room. And this one is only, I'm trying to think, I know that this one's well under $1,000. Give me a minute, I'll figure that one out. So I want you to know. The other things we carry with our horn is the nice little drawer set. That is really sweet.
That is really sweet.
And I love that it's got this little flat drawer because I'm going to use it for my rulers.
Rulers would be good. Your paper piecing papers would
There
be
you go.
great in
Perfect
there.
in that regard
Yeah.
too. Perfect in that. So, and of course we have the cabinets also for our sergers. So we've got those. Now,
Margaret,
as
you're standing in a pile.
I
of
am. I'm standing in a
random
pile.
stuff here.
Now, where are we going tomorrow?
Where are we going tomorrow? So, the Stone City Quilt Guild is having their retreat. Yay! I'm so excited. And so we will be out in, I think it's Greene County for the weekend. And who's coming? The fabric truck is coming. And we're bringing goodies for the ladies in case they've forgotten something or they need a new project to work on or whatever.
We've
So
got
we are
some-
really excited to get
Got
things
some
together
really
for them.
fun things that we're going to be bringing out
Yep.
to them. And if you are somewhere in the 2-hour range driving from here, maybe we can bring our fabric truck to you.
That would be so much fun.
We have a lot of fun doing that. Okay, so now we have shelves for our half yards and our quarter yards. But did you know, just from here, these 3 racks are all clearance.
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom is clearance.
These
so
3
that's
sections.
Really cool.
There's a lot of fabric in there, guys. Come check it out.
So then, this is where we've kind of had our classes, but boy, it was a lot crowded.
We could dance in here now.
All we have to do is like move some things away and have a dance party
That's right,
here.
we
So this is where we're going to do our event next weekend.
With
So,
Bernina.
yeah, with Bernina. So her classes, we're going to actually have tons of room for this and be ready and set, and we're not going to be crowded. The last time it felt a little crowded. I think we're going to feel a lot less crowded this time.
Too.
So
I think so.
I think that's going to be really nice. We also have a little bit more clearance right there that we're trying to move out and have get to a good home. Don't forget, you can go online to our website. Last but not least, we put new slat walls all along here. So we have new slat walls to go ahead and wrap around, and we've got our clothing patterns on them. We have our we have moved our buttons so that they're in a little bit more of a visible spot. So we've got these beautiful buttons right here for people to see. We've got some, we've put out a lot more zippers and notions out for you folks. We've got some mystery grab bags that people can get. Those things contain everything from some vintage stuff to lace to ribbons and so forth. So that's really fun. We are right now, I mean, the only thing we have really left to do, the guys have a whole nother group of shelves they're going to do right along that wall. So we have this beautiful wall. We're going to put then some more. We're going to get a shelf under our batting, and we are going to be pretty darn close to having it set up the way I have dreamed about.
Margaret, I feel like we've grown up.
Yeah.
Almost overnight, but I feel like
it happened really fast. So this is a beautiful new place for you to see all the patterns. And it's funny, since we moved them over here and we have this nice location for them, we've been selling patterns for clothes like crazy.
We have. It's nice. You can find them. You can find the one you're looking for.
And we have a whole area now for our kits.
We do.
So we are set and ready to go. We've got more clothing fabric coming in, ladies. You are going to be very excited to see this stuff coming up in the next month or two. I can't tell you too much about it right now because I almost hate to until I see it.
Still working through some shipping issues.
Speaking of shipping, we have to thank people for the response that happened for the States.
Oh, that's right. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. So last week, we told you that there was a couple of states, we were thinking it was either Montana or Wyoming, we couldn't remember, that we hadn't shipped to yet. But you know what I hadn't remembered is actually we hadn't shipped to Alaska either.
No.
You guys
Alaska gets forgotten about.
Alaska. Oh who would have ever dreamed? So last week, right after we talked about this on Saturday, over the weekend, we got an order from Utah, Nevada. We got one from Montana. We got one from Wyoming. We got one from Alaska and one from Washington State. What do you...
All the West Coast, all of that half of the country suddenly went, yes, I need something.
Oh my gosh, it was so cute. It was
really
like,
cute.
I've got to believe it was you guys. I've got to believe
and
it
I
was
got to
you
put
guys.
the little push pin in all of the extra spaces on our map where we keep track of where we ship. And I think the most fun was Alaska. So
that was pretty cool.
And it was going to get there in less than a week.
Well, you know, and who would have imagined that? You know, you would think that it would take so long. Oh, and I forgot, we actually had one for Hawaii too, didn't we?
Yes.
We had one for Hawaii too.
Yep.
I mean, you guys, thank you.
Yeah, we really do have the best customers. It's true.
We do. True. It was so cool to see all that happen.
So much fun.
So much fun.
We've had a great group watching this morning. Ashley, Angie, the whole team, Debbie Bean, everybody.
The usual suspects. I love them. I love them.
Well, what do you guys think? I hope you like the new shop setup. I feel like it's really just improved so much, and it's because of you guys. And it's for you guys. We want you to feel like this is a place that you can come and you can find your happy place here.
That's right.
We have so many good things to offer. There's going to be a lot more classes coming up, a lot more stuff that we're going to be planning. Alice and Denise and I all have to sit down and look at what we're going to do here. And boy, it's going to be really amazing. So I want you guys all to think about this. We've got these events coming up. And if you haven't signed up, if you have an embroidery machine and you haven't done a lot with it, or maybe you have, but you've had some struggles with it, or maybe you just want to learn some new tips and tricks, the embroidery placement event is going to be a good one for you. Embroidery placement, we're going to do, reverse applique. I didn't even realize you could do.
I had no idea.
I had no idea. So I have no idea how they're going to teach that one.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I've done it by hand.
Sure, right.
But I've never done it by machine.
Right.
So Bernina and Alice are going to play with that in that embroidery placement. There's also going to be we're doing reverse applique cut work, and of course, how do you figure out where something's going to actually stitch so that you don't end up with a cockeyed?
And really, I think next to which stabilizer do I use,
Well,
that's the big question,
And
right?
you know something, they are going to talk about those things too.
They are, absolutely.
They're going to definitely cover that. So for the person who's just starting to get into their embroidery, embroidery machines right now are so reasonable.
They are.
They're so reasonable.
They're
Your
so cool.
Bernina machine, if it is embroidery capable, we can get you an embroidery unit for it. And they're so reasonable right now. So this is a good time to purchase an embroidery unit. It's a good time to go to that class when we have a Bernina educator coming in. That's going to be really cool. Then we've got the other two events coming on, the 1st and the 2nd, the mystery make. The mystery make, I know a lot of our customers are wondering if they should upgrade to the 770 upgrade.
Sure.
This is like the perfect event to come to see what the pinpoint placement does, to see what that 770 plus is doing, since you don't have to bring your machine.
Right.
You don't have to haul your big 770 over here. You can come and you can hang out and you can see what that one's doing, and then you can decide if you want to get that 770 plus upgrade.
Yep.
So there's that. What if you are sitting with a 4 series or a 5 series and you've wondered if you want to move up? Right now, we actually have a demo unit 790 and we have a used 880.
That doesn't happen very often.
That doesn't happen very often. I usually get one of those a year.
Right, yes.
So if you've wondered if you wanted that 880, you've been thinking about the 880 and you just didn't know if you wanted to do that. One of the, I was telling everybody about the YouTube channel.
Yes.
I highly recommend, if you are thinking about an 880, on our YouTube channel is a playlist about the 880. Watch it. Watch it and see, and then come to our event on the 1st and 2nd and try it out, and then you can make your decision if that's the machine for you.
And Margaret and I both love the 880, so
it's a lovely machine. It's a lovely, lovely machine. So we can order you a brand new one if you want.
Happy to do
And
that.
it can be 20% off.
I love that.
We can get you into a used one if you're good
like
with that.
Angie.
Angie bought one. Our lovely Angie bought one. And so, I mean, there's just some really cool things about the 880 that there's not on any of the other machines. The bobbin flips out.
Yes, it
to
does.
you.
It greets you. It says hello.
It does. It does that. And I have never sewn on anything that sews more beautifully than my 880.
I do love my 880.
It is
true.
really got a different feel.
And Angie just commented too. She loves her.
She agrees.
880.
Yeah, I think she does. And she's now got a jumbo hoop.
Oh.
So she's now got a jumbo hoop. So look, if you are thinking about these things you want, and you know what, you can upgrade. If you have an embroidery unit and you haven't upgraded to the high-speed units, we'll take your old one and trade it in.
We do lots of trade-ins.
But the reason that we can do that is because some of our customers have no embroidery unit, And if they're just wanting to get in it, they want to get in it reasonably.
Right. Yes.
So
Try
we
it.
got used
Try it.
embroidery units that you can have. You know, it's the funniest thing. Embroidery units are not something that really go bad.
That's true.
I mean, we haven't really, knock on wood.
Right.
I have not heard that. But what it's generally that they just, you know, do you want the higher speed, the faster speed?
Right.
Do you want it to be a little bit quieter?
Right.
So that's the choice. And you can really get a deal on an embroidery unit if you're willing to go used right now.
Sure.
And I would tell you most of the time that is not. I have seen a couple of really, really old ones that have not worked. But I've not seen anything in this newer group, the ones that are kind of current right now.
Right.
I've really not seen problems with them. So if you're not shipping them across the country and you're not doing something weird like that, although, just so you know, if you are watching from somewhere else, we can ship you the embroidery units, the older embroidery units.
I don't think I realized that.
Yeah,
That's
we
good to
can.
know.
We can ship the older embroidery units. So the 7-8 series embroidery units, used or new, I can ship them to you.
Cool.
So talk to us. We can make you a deal on those machines, and we can ship them to wherever you're at.
And that shipping department is
We have a
top-notch,
wonderful
so.
shipping department, and one of these days we're going to have Dave turn the camera around on himself. So we're very grateful for him. Okay, guys, we are getting close to need to open up the shop. So we are going to get going. You need to really think about those events. You need to really come and visit us because I want to show up the store. We haven't hung everything back up yet.
Nope.
We're
still fine-tuning a little bit.
There'll still be some changes. Unfortunately, I need Dave up on a ladder for about a week to get those all done. But we will get those things accomplished, and it's starting to really come together. And I can't wait to come and visit so we can show off the new shop.
Yes.
So it's really fun. Everyone, don't forget, when you share our videos, you have to tell me you shared. And go ahead and make sure you hit the share button on your Facebook page. That won't work otherwise. And let us know. And you'll be in the running for getting that cute little magnet that looks like a spool of thread with the little pins in it. You will get a Schmitz needle little luggage tag.
Yes.
So we've got that. And we are going to... be having a lot more things coming up for you, and I'm really excited about all the new stuff coming up. So
it is very exciting. You don't want to miss it.
And we still have a couple of job openings we're looking for. So if you want to work a day or two a week and you just want some extra money for your lovely hobby of a Bernina or
a great way to do it.
Or fabric,
yeah.
We'd love to have you. We're looking for someone on Mondays, Fridays, and on Saturdays. And no, I don't need you to work all 3 of those days. No, we can work around people's schedules. So if you have time to come and spend a day with us and be an employee here, we'd love to have you. So everybody, it's wonderful to see you on this great Friday. And we will see you tomorrow at Facebook Live.